Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 10th of August 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to download our application. Application name is CareersCloud and you can download from the description box link. And after downloading, you can log in with your email ID, and after login, you can click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. If you see the price, you will definitely surprise. But the most important thing that we are covering 90 to 95% of the current affairs which can come in every type of exam. This is the genuinity, this is the hard work of AffairsCloud team. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily, you will receive three type of things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is question and answer format. Third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is weekly. Again, you will receive three type of things. One is the detailed current affair, question and answer format, and the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. And guys, next is the monthly section, and we are providing you four type of most important PDFs. One is the detailed current affair, question and answer format of current affair, best 100 current affair, that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and the pocket PDF. It means 2-liner, 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise the current affairs in quick format before your exam. But to enhance your productivity and to enhance your performance, we are also providing topic-wise current affair. We are covering 20 most important topics so that you can revise topic-wise current affairs. And guys, one topic related, all the news will be provided under one PDF. It means if you want to revise particular topic, then you can use these type of PDFs. If you are a banking aspirant, then we are providing three things. One is the detail and the question and answer format of current affairs only related to banking and economy, and the quiz section that is also related to banking and economy, but you can attempt this quiz on our application on monthly basis. Next is the exam PDF. We are providing this PDF just to revise all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF. And guys, if you want to revise budget and economic survey, we are providing detailed budget and economic survey and also expected question and answer which can come from budget and economic survey. So you can use this special current affair section. And if you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing you state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under just one subscription, not different subscription. You have to just download our application, that is CareersCloud. You have to log in with the email ID and you have to click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe a current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. But guys, if you are a new student, you are just starting the current affairs, then I am advising you to buy this 2-year current affairs section, because the price difference is very less, like 1 year and in between 2 years. And guys, this is the highest sale, or you can say the maximum sale we are providing, like 70% off on the current affair, even in the 1 year subscription as well as the 2-year subscription. And time period is 7th of August to 16th of August. Already 3 days passed, like 7, 8 and 9 gone. We are on the 10th of August, so that's why you have just a limited time period to avail this heavy discount, and it was never happened before and it will never happen again. So guys, remember, maximum discount, and on that maximum, or you can say after that maximum discount, we are providing 10% extra discount if you use this code ASH10. And guys, you can solve any type of query from this email ID, or you can contact us on this number. So let's start today's current affair, that is 10th of August 2021. But guys, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and join our Telegram channel from the description box link. So let's start today's session with the most important question section, and here is the question. Which country became the first country in the world to grant patent to an artificial intelligence system? So again, this is the most important question, because we are talking about world's only country who granted the patent to an artificial intelligence system. It means some rights and regulations provided to the artificial intelligence system. And guys, this country is South Africa. So answer of this question is D. So you can see here, it is the first time in a world that South Africa grants patent to an artificial intelligence system. And South Africa has granted a patent related to an food container system, which is artificial intelligence based system, on the fractional geometry invented by the artificial intelligence system named as OABUS or DABUS. And it means device for autonomous bootstrapping of unified, you can say, sentience. This artificial intelligence system was created by one person, which is known as Stephen Thaler, but you don't have to remember the name. This DABUS, or you can say DABUS, is a type of artificial intelligence often referred to as creativity machines, and they are capable of independent and complex functioning. And its main functions are emergency warning system, spoiled food alert because it is related to food container system, and others. And guys, you have to remember what is artificial intelligence. And guys, remember, it is a branch of computer science that deals with the creating machines as intelligent as human beings. And the term was coined by, this artificial intelligence term was coined by one person. You have to remember the name, John McCarthy. So you have to remember John McCarthy, and this was coined in the year of 1956 in United States of America. This is again very static question, that artificial intelligence term is coined by John McCarthy in the year of 1956. And guys, in India, there is one lab related to artificial intelligence. That lab is basically built by DRDO. And this lab is known as Center of Artificial Intelligence and Robotics. It is also known as CAIR, Center of Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, and Laboratory of Defense Research and DRDO, or you can say it is involved in the research and development in the areas of artificial intelligence and other. And it was established in 1986, and this laboratory headquarters is in Bengaluru. It means this laboratory is situated in Bengaluru. So guys, remember this thing, we are covering the most important section, and this is the first most important question. Now we are moving to next question. Which state has become the first state in India to issue an order on the implementation of National Education Policy of 2020? Again, most important question, because this state is the first who implemented this National Education Policy of 2020, and answer of this question is again D, answer is Karnataka. So Karnataka government issued an order for the implementation of National Education Policy 2020 for the current session, for the current pandemic session, like you can say 2021 to 2022, and this is National Education Policy. And guys, you can see here, it proposes to increase the investment in the education. This is the overall National Education Policy target, to reach 6% of total gross domestic product. This is total investment in the education, that is 6% of the total gross domestic product. And it is the first education policy of the 21st century. You have to remember, first education policy in the 21st century, which was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in the July month of 2020. And it also replaced the old National Education Policy, which was established in 1986 by the Rajiv Gandhi government. So the 5 pillars of the policy include like accessibility, equity, quality, affordability, and accountability. These are the 5 pillars, or you can say 5 policies related to a national education policy. And National Education Policy also aims to increase the gross enrollment ratio, that is maximum to maximum admission in the higher education, from 26.8% in 2018 to 50% in 2035. Like in the next 17 years, we have to almost double the gross enrollment ratio in the higher education, and it will bring in sweeping reforms in the area of education. So guys, just remember these things, because these are very, very important, but the question is most important. And remember about Karnataka, Chief Minister, newly elected Chief Minister is Basavaraj Bommai. You can remember. Governor, again new governor, and this question will definitely come, Thawar Chand Gehlot ji. And guys, remember very important national parks. Kali Tiger Reserve is there. Kudremukh National Park, very famous again, Kudremukh. Bandipur National Park is there. Banerghatta National Park is there. Dandeli Tiger Reserve is there. This is again very, very famous. So Dandeli, Kali Tiger Reserve, Kudremukh, Bandipur, Banerghatta, these are very, very famous in Karnataka. So you can remember. Now we are moving to next question. Indian Navy and which country Navy undertook bilateral naval exercise, and the name of this naval exercise is Zayed Talwar 2021. So guys, you have to just remember the name, Zayed Talwar 2021, and it is one of the Gulf country, and only option is United Arab Emirates. So answer of this question is A. So guys, you have to remember it is United Arab Emirates, and name of this exercise is Zayed Talwar 2021, and it is with United Arab Emirates Navy. And it is a bilateral navy exercise which was happened off the coast of Abu Dhabi. So you have to remember where it was happened. It was happened off the coast of Abu Dhabi. And the ships undertook, you can say, tactical maneuvers over the horizon targeting, search and rescue operations, and electronic warfare drill to enhance the you can say interoperability and the synergy between the two navies. And guys, India is also growing military assess, or you can say ties with the United Arab Emirates, because there is one exercise which is known as Exercise Desert Eagle. This is again very important because this is bilateral exercise or you can say the air exercise between India and United Arab Emirates. And there is one more exercise which is known as Desert Flag 6. This was happened in March 2021. Remember the name Desert Flag 6, and in March 2021 it happened, and it is a multinational air exercise between different countries, but it was held in United Arab Emirates. And the most important thing under this question, that Indian Air Force participated in the multilateral exercise Desert Flag 6, and it was the first time that Indian Air Force participated in a multilateral exercise in the Gulf region. So this is the first time. That's why this question is most important again. Desert Flag 6, it is a multinational exercise, but it was happened in United Arab Emirates. So guys, you have to remember this vital information. This is very important. And another countries are again very important. You can say the naval or the air force ties between India and these countries, like France. Two exercises are very important, like Varuna 2021 was happened between India and France, and next is Desert Night 21. So you have to remember this is also happened between India and France. Next, USA, again very important exercise, like one is the Vajra Prahar, and second is Yuddh Abhyas. These are very important. Yuddh Abhyas between India and United States of America. Sri Lanka, very important exercise and very simple name, SLYNEX. SLYNEX stand for Sri Lanka India Naval Exercise. So this is the meaning of SLYNEX. Now we are moving to next section. It is a very important question section, guys. All the most important questions are covered. Now we are moving to very important. You have to like this video, you have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And guys, remember, please join our Telegram group from the description box link. And guys, we are providing maximum sale, that is 70% off. This was never happened before, so that's why we are providing this huge discount first time. So it is also known as Independence Sale, or you can say Freedom Sale, and the timeline is 7th of August to 16th of August. So last date to avail this discount is 16th of August. So guys, after applying this 70% discount, you can use this ASH10 code so that you can avail extra 10% discount. Now we are covering very important section, and question is, which player appointed as the brand ambassador of State's Department of Women Empowerment and Child Development of Uttarakhand? So it means, in simple word, you can say the brand ambassador of the State Department of Women Empowerment and Child Development of Uttarakhand, or you can simply say brand ambassador of Uttarakhand. So very simple question, and answer of this question is very famous player of hockey, Vandana Kataria. So answer of this question is B. So you have to remember this. This is very important. Uttarakhand Chief Minister names Teams India hockey player Vandana Kataria as brand ambassador. Vandana Kataria is so much famous. Why? Because she is the first Indian woman to score an Olympic hat-trick in the hockey. This is very important. First Indian woman to score an Olympic hat-trick in the hockey, and recently it was happened in the Summer Olympics of Tokyo. So you have to remember the name is Vandana Kataria. And guys, remember, Uttarakhand government had also announced a cash reward of INR 25 lakh to Vandana Kataria for her performance at the Tokyo Olympics. And Uttarakhand Chief Minister, especially Pushkar Singh Dhami ji, appointed this lady Vandana Kataria as the brand ambassador of the State's Department of Women Empowerment and Child Development. And very important national parks are there, like Nanda Devi National Park, Rajaji, Valley of Flowers, Jim Corbett National Park. So Nanda Devi is also a biosphere reserve, very important. And Jim Corbett is the oldest national park of India. And guys, remember, governor is Baby Rani Maurya. Baby Rani Maurya. And new chief minister is Pushkar Singh Dhami ji. So you have to remember this information. Now we are moving to next question. A book titled A Death in Shonagachhi or Shonagachhi, a novel authored by whom? So it is just a you can say prototype, or it is just a hypothetical story of this lady, and answer of this question is Rijula Das, and this is the first novel written by this lady. So you have to just remember the name and name of the book or the novel, A Death in Shonagachhi, a novel authored by whom? So answer of this question is Rijula Das. And you can see here, this is the cover page of this book, and guys, you can see it features a murder of the prostitute in the Shonagachhi, a red light district in the Calcutta, very famous all over world. And Rijula Das is a short story author from the West Bengal, based in the Wellington, New Zealand. So you have to just remember the name, remember the name of the author as well as the book. So this is the most important thing under this question. But another authors are again very famous, like Ashok Chakravarti. He recently wrote a book like during the time period of 1975 when emergency was going on, and the book name is The Struggle Within. The Struggle Within, and a memoir of the emergency of 1975. Next, J.S. Iftikhar, he wrote a novel like Urdu Poets and Writers. Urdu Poets and Writers, and he mentioned specifically about the Deccan authors related to Urdu, especially you can say poets and writers. And the name of the book is Urdu Poets and Writers, Gems of the Deccan. Next is Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra, very famous person, and he wrote a book, The Stranger in the Mirror. The Stranger in the Mirror. So guys, remember these three authors are very famous, and the question will definitely come from this. Moving to next question. Which state launched e-Nagar mobile application and portal? So one mobile application and the portal with the name of e-Nagar was launched, and this was launched by recently Gujarat. So guys, you have to remember Vijay Rupani, the Chief Minister of Gujarat, launched this e-Nagar mobile application and portal which covers 10 modules and 52 services. So this is very important, and you can see here Vijay Rupani, a smiling face of Vijay Rupani, and he launched this e-Nagar mobile application and portal. So it covers 10 modules and offering you can say 52 services, and the 10 modules offered in the portal are like you can say property tax, professional tax, water and drainage, complaint module, grievance redresser, building permission, so fire and emergency service. So these services are provided under this module. And the project covers a total of 170 locations, which include 162 municipalities and 8 municipal corporations. And the e-Nagar project aims to have efficient, transparent and scalable online citizen-centric services and a back office operation support system. And it is to unite all the urban local bodies on a common platform concerning e-governance and m-governance. In simple word, you can say it is a portal or it is a mobile application which is providing services, and it is also strengthening the e-governance system. Or again, you can say it is to ensure that all government services are accessible to the general public in their locality through common service delivery outlet. And it is to standardize e-governance solution across various urban local bodies on the interoperable technology platforms with compatibility for forward and the backward integration. So in very simple word, you can say e-Nagar application or the portal will provide 52 type of services to citizens, and it will definitely strengthen e-governance system. So guys, remember about Gujarat, very important state because Narendra Modi ji belongs to that, and Gujarat Chief Minister is Vijay Rupani, Governor is Acharya Devrat, and very important national parks are there like Gir National Park is there, or you can say Wild Ass Sanctuary is there, Marine National Park is there, Black Buck National Park is there, Vansada National Park is there. So guys, remember these 5: Gir, Wildlife Sanctuary, Marine, Black Buck and Vansada. So these are very important in Gujarat. Moving to next question. What is the name of the social worker on which name Vice President Venkaiah Naidu released a commemorative postage stamp? So with the memory of this person, Venkaiah Naidu ji, our Vice President, released a commemorative postage stamp, and name of this person is Mananiya Chaman Lal ji. So answer of this question is C. So you have to remember, it is a very important question because we are talking about a very famous personality, especially you can say very famous social worker Chaman Lal ji, and Venkaiah Naidu ji released this commemorative postage stamp. And he was born in 1920 in Sialkot. Now Sialkot is in Pakistan, and he worked for the people's welfare and created an institutional mechanism for helping the Indian abroad and supported in fulfilling the strategic goals of the foreign policy in India. And guys, during an event in New Delhi, this postage stamp was released, and he was very famous social worker and Sangh Pracharak. And the stamp was issued as a tribute to unsung heroes of India as a department of post under the Ministry of Communication. And guys, who is currently the Union Minister of Communication? It is Ashwini Vaishnav, very important personality now. Ashwini Vaishnav, and his constituency is Odisha because he is currently the member of Rajya Sabha. Constituency is Odisha. So guys, you have to just remember the name Mananiya Chaman Lal. Here you can say Vinoba Bhave is important. First individual Satyagrahi, that is Vinoba Bhave, who started individual Satyagraha in 1940. He was the first individual Satyagrahi who started individual Satyagraha in 1940. You can remember. It is a history question, very important. Jyotiba Phule, again, he was a depressed class leader. Like you can say, he wrote a book, Gulamgiri, very famous, Gulamgiri. He was also the founder of Satya Shodhak Samaj. Satya Shodhak Samaj. And this Samaj or this organization worked for the upliftment of the depressed class. So Gulamgiri book was written by Jyotiba Phule, and Satya Shodhak Samaj was also established by Jyotiba Phule. Now we are moving to next question. Which bank and Dhanvarsha, Finvest or Financial Investment Limited entered into a strategic co-lending partnership to offer loans against gold ornaments. So guys, first of all, you have to just remember what is this co-lending partnership. It means two firms will lend something to others. That's why it is known as co-lending platform. And as per the Reserve Bank of India guidelines related to co-lending model, banks could co-lend with all the registered non-banking financial companies, including housing finance companies, to priority sector borrowers based on the prior agreement. And this bank is Central Bank of India. So answer of this question is D. So guys, you can see here Central Bank of India enters into the strategic co-lending partnership with the Dhanvarsha Finvest. And guys, you can see here it is given under the priority sector lending to the micro, small and medium enterprises borrowers, and the loans under the co-lending partnership will offered in the funding ratio of 80:20. It means 20 will be given by the, you can say, NBFC, and 80 will be given by the bank. So here bank is Central Bank of India and DFL stands for Dhanvarsha Finvest Limited. And guys, you can remember, because there is a guideline according to the RBI that NBFCs were required to retain a minimum of 20% share of the individual loans on their books, and the co-lending bank will take a remaining individual loan share maximum up to 80% on the back-to-back basis on their books. It means bank can lend maximum to maximum 80% and minimum to minimum NBFC have to lend 20%. So this is the co-lending agreement you have to remember. And guys, remember about Central Bank of India. It was established in 1911. Its headquarters is in Mumbai and its MD and CEO is M.V. Rao. M.V. Rao. And guys, remember, it was the first Indian commercial bank that was fully owned and managed by Indians. Remember this. And it was established in 1911. Very important here, because Indian capital was also shifted from Calcutta to Delhi in 1911. So you can remember this. Moving to next question. Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment has launched which portal and mobile application for skill development schemes? Again, one portal or mobile application was launched. Earlier we were talking about the Gujarat and the portal was Nagar, but it is only a state portal. Now we are talking about center government portal, and it is also a mobile application and also a portal, and it is for the skill development schemes, and it is launched by Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment. And who is this minister? It is Virender Singh. So you can remember Virender Kumar, not Singh, Virender Kumar. Constituency is, you can say, Tikamgarh. Yes, Tikamgarh. Tikamgarh is in Madhya Pradesh. So you can remember Virender Kumar is currently the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, and constituency is Tikamgarh in Madhya Pradesh. You have to remember this. And answer of this question is now Prime Minister Daksh portal. Prime Minister Daksh portal. You can see here Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment Virender Kumar launched this Prime Minister Daksh portal and Prime Minister Daksh mobile application to make the skill development scheme accessible to the target groups. And PM Daksh stands for Pradhan Mantri Dakshta or Kaushalta Sampann Hitgrahi Yojana. And this PM Daksh is the national action plan launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in 2020-21 for skilling the target group. It means it is just to provide the skills to the target group. And under this scheme, the training will be provided by the government at the free of cost for the trainees under the age group of 18 to 45 years. And the portal will have all the information related to skill development for the target groups and provide direct access for them to register under this portal, which was launched recently with the training institute and program of their own interest. And it facilitates documents uploading and registering the attendance of the trainees through the phase 2 eye scanning, and it also enables the monitoring facility through photo and the video clips. And the target groups are like scheduled caste, you can say, OBCs, economically backward class, you can say tribal areas, Safai Karamchari or sanitation workers, you can say. So these are the target groups which are covered under this training module. And a stipend of like 1,000 rupees to 1,500 rupees per month will be provided to per trainee. And this is just, you can say, remuneration which is provided during the time period of the training. And after the completion of the training, the trained candidates will be provided certificate and placement. So this is very unique thing. And Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment aims to provide skill development to almost 2.7 lakh people over the next 5 years, around 0.5 lakh youth in the first year, like in 2021-22, because it was started in 2020-21. So this is the target. So guys, you have to remember what is Prime Minister Daksh. And what is the meaning of this Prime Minister Daksh portal? And it is related to Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and who is Union Minister? It is Virendra Kumar. Constituency is Tikamgarh, Madhya Pradesh. Now we are moving to next question. It is from picture and it is very important. Like Quit India Movement day was celebrated on the 8th of August 2021 because Quit India Movement was basically started on 8th of August 1942. That's why this was celebrated, and this is the 79th anniversary of Quit India Movement. This is important. And Quit India Movement was launched on 8th of August 1942 at the Bombay session of All India Congress. So remember, Bombay session of All India Congress Committee during the World War II, demanding immediate independence to India. It means Quit India Movement. In Hindi it is known as Bharat Chodo Andolan. And Mahatma Gandhi attached a slogan which is very famous, or this is do or die, to the movement during the speech in the Gowalia tank, because this movement was started from the Gowalia tank Maidan in Mumbai. So you have to remember this. This is very important. 79th anniversary. It is also known as Agast Kranti Divas or India Agast movement because it was started in the month of August, and this day remembers the sacrifices of the martyrs of the freedom struggle and pays homage to the freedom fighters. So you have to remember this date, 8th of August 1942. It was started from Bombay. Exact place is Gowalia Tank Maidan. Now we are moving to next question. The Appointments Committee of the Cabinet has approved the extension of the tenure of Cabinet Secretary by 1 year. It means Cabinet Secretary time period now you can say extended for the 1 year, and you have to tell me that who is currently the Cabinet Secretary. This is the highest position in the secretaries, or you can say it is the senior most cadre of the Indian administrative services. And answer of this question is Rajiv Gauba. So you have to remember, answer of this question is B. You can see this person photo, Rajiv Gauba, term extended by 1 year. And Cabinet Secretary is the senior most cadre of the Indian Administrative Service, and a Cabinet Secretary works under direct charge of the Prime Minister. It means Narendra Modi. And guys, you have to remember, he has also served as the secretary in the various ministries like Home Affairs, Urban Affairs and Housing, and he is also known for his immense contribution in the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019 when Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh was declared as a union territory. So guys, you have to remember the name is Rajiv Gauba. And guys, remember Ajay Kumar Balla, he is currently the Home Secretary. Harsh Vardhan Shringla, and he is currently the Foreign Affairs Secretary. And T.V. Somanathan, again very important appointment, and he is currently the Finance Secretary. So guys, remember, very important secretaries under the various departments. And guys, two static questions you have to cover from this. It is first Cabinet Secretary of India. It means first Cabinet Secretary of India from 1950 to 1953, and it was N.R. Pillai. So you have to remember, this question can come in State PSC, N.R. Pillai. And first woman Cabinet Secretary, it is S.S. Garewal. S.S. Garewal, and she was appointed from 1980 to 1981 when Indira Gandhi was Prime Minister. So you have to remember, first woman secretary was S.S. Garewal and first Secretary of India was N.R. Pillai. Now we are moving to the next section. It is important question section, guys. You have to like this video, share this video and subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And guys, please join our Telegram group from the description box link. And guys, we are providing 70%. This is the maximum discount that we are providing till date, and it was never happened before and it will never happen again. So you have to just avail this offer in a hurry, because the last date to avail this offer is 16th of August. Today is 10th of August and you have to avail till 16th of August. And after this 70% discount, you can avail extra 10% discount if you use this code ASH10. So this question is from the picture, that global warming likely to blow past Paris limit under the United Nations report, and this report named as code red warning. So guys, you have to remember, because it is related to global warming. And guys, remember, this report is released by Intergovernmental Panel on the Climate Change, which is known as IPCC, and it is the 6th assessment report, which is known as AR6 on the climate change 2021. This is vital information, especially for the state PSC student and the UPSC student, and it addresses the most up-to-date physical understanding of the climate system and the climate science. And United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres called this report a code red for humanity. This is important. A code red for humanity in the red color, you can see. And the report gave 5 scenarios for the future based on the carbon emission. As per it, the world will cross 1.5 degrees Celsius warming mark in the 2030s earlier than the past predictions. So earlier we were saying that it will cross in 2050, in 2040. Now they are saying that it will cross the 1.5 degrees Celsius warming mark, which was also declared in the Paris Agreement. Now it was this warming mark will be you can say crossed by the year of 2030s or in 2030s earlier than the past predictions. And guys, even if the emissions decline slowly, the long-term goal set in the Paris Agreement, that is holding the global average temperature to below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial level, would be breached by 2060. So there will be no benefit after 2060 of the Paris Agreement. And the report also stated worsening cases of the sea level rise due to global warming or due to temperature rising, shrinking ice, heat waves, droughts, floods, stronger tropical cyclones, etc. And under the very high emission scenario with little action, temperatures are likely to rise by 5.7 degrees Celsius by the year of 2100. And you can say the world could be around 3.3 degrees Celsius hotter than now by the end of 21st century. So this is the worst scenario according to this report, which is known as a Code Red of Humanity, or the 6th assessment report of climate change 2021, which was given by IPCC, or Intergovernment Panel on Climate Change. And guys, remember about IPCC, it is a group put together by the United Nations comprising over 234 scientists from the 64 nations. And the team of scientists worked together to evaluate over 14,000 research papers over the past 5 years. And this IPCC was established in 1988 by the World Meteorological Organization and United Nations Environment Program. And guys, its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. So you have to remember about IPCC. Now we are moving to one-liner important points. First point is Quit India Movement Day 2021 on the 8th of August. We already covered this point. Next, SEBI amended LODR regulations. LODR stands for Listing Obligation and Disclosure Requirements, set norms for the independent directors. So it modified certain norms related to the process of appointment and removal of the independent directors, and its main objective is to enable the transparent appointment and removal of the independent directors and overcome corporate fraud and the promoters' mismanagement. So appointment and reappointment and the removal of independent directors were now directed to be made only through a special resolution of the shareholders. So it is now a power of the shareholders. So you have to just remember about SEBI. SEBI was established in 1988 and it became the statutory body in 1992. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. Head is Ajay Tyagi. Next, football championship, and United States M&T won CONCACAF Gold Cup 2021. So I am not so much lover of football, but you have to remember the United Nations men national team, United States men national team won this CONCACAF, or you can say the Confederation of North, Central America and the Caribbean Association Football. And the 2021 championship marks the 7th Gold Cup title of the United States. And 2021 Gold Cup tournament, this CONCACAF tournament, was the 16th edition of the biennial. Biennial means it happens twice. It happens once in a 2 years. And biennial International Men's Football Championship of the North, Central America, you can say Caribbean region, organized by the CONCACAF. So you have to just remember United States men's national team won football tournament, which is known as CONCACAF, and it is known as the Confederation of North, Central America and the Caribbean Association Football. Next, KFC announced KFC Startup Kerala, a funding scheme for the startup. I am not talking about a burger company, KFC. I am talking about Kerala Finance Corporation. It is known as also KFC. And it is a non-banking financial company owned by the government of Kerala, has announced a comprehensive funding scheme named as KFC Startup Kerala to support the startups in all the stages of the development of the startup. And this is the first of its kind scheme where all the stages of the startups were considered. But there is a eligibility criteria that at least 51% of the shares of the startup should be held by Indian promoters. And there is a limit of the funding, like upper loan limit of each stage, because there are 3 stages. One is the productization, second is commercialization, third is scaling up. In the productization, 25 lakh rupees, up to 25 lakh rupees can be given. In the commercialization, 50 lakh rupees can be given. And in the scaling up, 100 lakh or the 1 crore rupees can be given. And this is basically a loan. So the maximum repayment time period is 60 months. 60 months, which includes the moratorium time period of the 12 months also. Next, Nagasaki Day 2021 on the August of 9th. We already covered this point when we covered the Hiroshima Day on the 6th of August. So Nagasaki Day is annually observed across the globe on 9th of August to create awareness about the hazards of the nuclear power and to promote world peace. And the day also remembering the atomic bomb victims of the Nagasaki, because you can say on 9th of August 1945, the United States of America dropped the second plutonium bomb codenamed as Fat Man. Fat Man. And Hiroshima bomb was known as Little Boy, you have to remember. And Fat Man on Nagasaki on the islands of Kyushu in Japan. The bomb was dropped 3 days after the first bomb, like Little Boy, was dropped on the Hiroshima. So 9th of August 2021 marks the 76th anniversary of the atomic bombing of the Nagasaki. And you have to remember, it is a city of the island of Kyushu in the Japan. Next, International Day of the World's Indigenous People 2021 observed on the 9th of August. And this day is also known as World Tribal Day. World Tribal Day. And it is annually observed across the globe on 9th of August to recognize the contribution and achievements of the indigenous people across the globe who have a vast diversity of unique culture, tradition, languages and the knowledge system. And the day aims to promote and protect the rights of the world's indigenous people. And the theme of this day, it is a lengthy theme, so you don't have to remember that: leaving no one behind, indigenous peoples and the call for a new social contract. So this day is also known as World Tribal Day. Moving to next question, and it is 8th and 9th of August 2021 question. Question was very simple. Which among the following organization calculates and publishes LIBOR, which is known as London Interbank Offer Rate? And guys, remember, LIBOR rates are calculated for 5 currencies and 7 borrowing periods ranging from overnight to 1 year and are published each business day by Thomson Reuters. So answer of this question is B. So remember, Thomson Reuters calculates this LIBOR and it is calculated for 5 currencies and 7 borrowing periods which ranging from overnight issues to 1 year. Maximum time period is 1 year and minimum time period is overnight issues. And many financial institutions, mortgage lenders and the credit card agencies, even many countries set their own rates relative to it. But LIBOR will be phased out at the end of 2021 and market participants are being encouraged to transition to other risk-free rates. So that's why you have to just remember this is LIBOR. So now we are moving to the question of the day. Question of the day again very simple. Which among the following is the oldest insurance company of India? Very simple question. You have to just read the options and you have to just pick one right answer and you have to comment me this. And guys, please like this video, please share this video as maximum as possible and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And guys, by providing these 3 things, you are basically motivating us, you are supporting us. That's why you have to provide these 3 things. And please press this bell button and please join our Telegram group for the official notifications. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. And you can subscribe a PDF from our application for 1 year as well as for 2 years. But guys, we are providing 70% discount. This is 70%. This is the maximum we are offering. And never happened before and will never happen again. So it is freedom sale and you can avail till the date of 16th of August. So guys, hurry, and you can get extra discount if you use this code ASH10. So don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy, guys. Always be happy like this smiley. And if you're happy, it means you can complete your targets and you can achieve this very simply. So thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.